In B2B, segmentation is often seen as a sign of maturity. It defines industries, breaks them into segments, assigns teams. It all looks structured. It also feels logical. And yet, growth slows down. Not because segmentation is wrong, but because it is not designed for execution. Most segmentation is built around categories, industry, size, geography, but customers don't behave like categories. Segmentation creates structure, but not always clarity. Let's take an example of sector like automotive. Within the same segment, you may have small ancillary units, mid-sized plants, and large global manufacturers, all classified under one single segment. But in reality, their needs are different, their decision cycles are different, their expectations are also different. So the underlying idea is that the segment is same, but it has completely different realities. When the segmentation is too rigid, resources are not aligned to the opportunity size. Strategy does not match customer complexity and execution becomes inconsistent. When segmentation is wrong, either high value accounts are underserved or low value accounts consume disproportionate effort. I've seen organizations assign very different type of accounts within the same sector to the same salesperson. What happens then? Focus gets diluted, representation becomes weak, opportunities are missed. This means when segmentation is unclear, execution becomes inconsistent. Segmentation is not just classification. Good segmentation clearly defines who owns the customer, how they will be served, and what approach will be used. Segmentation is not about grouping customers, it is about allocating the right resources to the right opportunities. In telecom, segmentation is often clearer and more practical. It is defined by account size and importance. National accounts, named accounts, SME, and SOHO, and then layered with execution design. National accounts handled centrally, named accounts central plus local, SME and SOHO is handled by the local teams. So this helps in clear ownership, aligned resources, consistent customer experience. Segmentation works when it aligns with how you serve your customer, not just how you classify them. There's some hidden problems in this. Let's talk about them one by one. The first being the ownership confusion. When ownership is not clear, customers receive fragmented communication and decisions get delayed. Over segmentation means there are too many categories and too many layers. Over segmentation creates complexity and complexity slows down execution. The third is design for reporting but not for selling. Sometimes segmentation is designed for reporting and not for selling. A practical way to check this is that if two people in your organization describe segmentation differently, this means it is not clear enough. Instead of asking, how are we segmenting customers? Ask, who owns which accounts? How will they be served? What level of effort is required? Where should we focus more? Segmentation alone doesn't solve anything. Segmentation creates potential, execution determines the outcome. If segmentation is weak, pipeline becomes misleading. If customer understanding is weak, segmentation becomes irrelevant. Segmentation sits at the center of how you approach growth. Segmentation should simplify decisions, it should make execution clearer. Segmentation should reduce confusion. If it increases it, it means it is working against you. So, the final takeaway is segmentation is not about categories, it's about clarity of ownership, resource allocation, and execution.